we journey into the shadowed legends of the Anunnaki, mysterious deities from ancient Mesopotamian myth whose roots stretch through the Sumerians, Akkadians, Babylonians, and Assyrians. Often described as celestial beings who descended from the heavens, their presence has ignited centuries of speculation, captivating the minds of historians, archaeologists, and seekers of forbidden knowledge. The Anunnaki are said to have guided the rise of early human civilizations, shaping systems of kingship, agriculture, and law, and their legacy whispers through the ruins of our oldest cities. As their imprint unfolds across time, deeper questions begin to surface. What truths hide within these ancient myths? And why do they still echo in our world today? This isn't just history. It's a mirror reflecting our deepest inquiries into creation, power, and destiny. Peel back the veil of time and confront the secrets of the Anunnaki, whose enduring myths continue to shape the very fabric of human belief. The evolution of hominins is a fascinating journey that spans millions of years, showcasing the gradual development of our ancestors and the emergence of Homo sapiens as a distinct species. This timeline begins with the earliest known hominins, such as Sahalanthropus tchadensis, which lived around 7 million years ago. Over time, various species emerged, including Australopithecus afarensis, famously represented by the fossil known as Lucy, who roamed the Earth approximately 3.2 million years ago. These early hominins exhibited bipedalism, a crucial adaptation that allowed them to traverse diverse landscapes and exploit new resources. As we move forward in time, we encounter the genus Homo, which includes several species, such as Homo habilis, known for its use of simple stone tools, and Homo erectus, who displayed more advanced tool-making skills and the ability to control fire. The development of tools marked a significant milestone in hominin evolution, as it enabled our ancestors to manipulate their environment more effectively. The Oldowan tool culture, associated with Homo habilis, featured basic stone tools used for cutting and processing food. This technological advancement laid the groundwork for subsequent tool-making traditions, including the Acheulean hand axes crafted by Homo erectus. These tools not only facilitated hunting and gathering, but also played a vital role in social interactions and the sharing of knowledge within early human communities. Fire, a transformative element in human evolution, emerged as a critical factor in the survival and development of early human societies. The ability to control fire provided warmth, protection from predators, and a means to cook food which made nutrients more accessible and digestible. Cooking food not only enhanced dietary variety, but also contributed to the development of larger brains, as cooked meals require less energy to digest. Furthermore, fire served as a social focal point, fostering communal gatherings and strengthening social bonds among early humans. The mastery of fire was a turning point that allowed Homo sapiens to thrive in diverse environments, from the frigid tundras to the arid deserts. As we explore the evolution of hominins, it is essential to consider the concept of engineered evolution, which refers to the ways in which humans have actively shaped their own development and the environment around them. This idea extends beyond the natural selection process that have guided our evolution for millennia. With the advent of agriculture around 10,000 years ago, Homo sapiens began to manipulate their surroundings on an unprecedented scale, leading to the domestication of plants and animals. This shift not only transformed human societies, but also initiated a new phase of evolution, as humans adapted to sedentary lifestyles and complex social structures. The implications of engineered Babylon are profound, as they raise questions about the future trajectory of our species. As we harness technology and genetic engineering, we find ourselves at a crossroads where we can influence our own evolution in ways previously unimaginable. The advancements in biotechnology and genetic modification present opportunities to address health issues, enhance physical and cognitive abilities, and even extend human lifespan. However, these developments also come with ethical considerations and potential risks, prompting us to reflect on the responsibilities that accompany such power. The arrival of the Anunnaki on Earth is a captivating narrative that intertwines ancient mythology with the origins of humanity. According to various ancient texts, the Anunnaki, often depicted as powerful deities from the heavens, descended to our planet primarily in search of gold. This precious metal was not merely a symbol of wealth. It held significant importance for the Anunnaki, who believed that gold could be used to repair their home planet, Nibiru, which was suffering from environmental degradation. The Anunnaki's need for gold drove them to establish mining operations on Earth, particularly in regions rich in mineral resources, such as the area known today as the East African Rift. To facilitate their mining endeavors, the Anunnaki faced a significant challenge. The labor required to extract gold was immense, and they sought a solution to alleviate their workload. This led to the controversial and thought-provoking idea that the Anunnaki engineered humans through genetic manipulation. According to some interpretations of ancient Sumerian texts, the Anunnaki combined their own DNA with that of early hominins, creating a new species capable of performing labor for them. This act of genetic engineering not only marked the creation of Homo sapiens, but also raised profound questions about the nature of humanity and our place in the universe. The Anunnaki's intervention in human evolution suggests that our existence may not be solely the result of natural processes, but rather influenced by extraterrestrial beings with specific agendas. The ancient texts that reference the Anunnaki provide a wealth of information about their actions and interactions with humanity. The Enuma Elish, a Babylonian creation myth, describes the Anunnaki's role in the creation of the world and their subsequent involvement in human affairs. Similarly, the Epic of Gilgamesh, one of the oldest known literary works, features interactions between humans and the Anunnaki, highlighting their divine nature and the impact they had on early civilizations. These texts serve as crucial historical documents that offer insights into the beliefs and values of ancient cultures, as well as their understanding of the cosmos and the divine. Moreover, the connection between the Anunnaki and various mythologies across different cultures is striking. Many ancient civilizations, including the Egyptians, Greeks, and Hindus, have deities that bear similarities to the Anunnaki in terms of their attributes and roles. For instance, the Egyptian god Osiris shares characteristics with the Anunnaki, as both are associated with creation, agriculture, and the afterlife. Similarly, the Greek pantheon features gods like Zeus, who, like the Anunnaki, is depicted as a powerful figure with control over the heavens and earth. These parallels suggest that the Anunnaki's influence may have transcended Mesopotamia, permeating the mythologies of other cultures and shaping their understanding of the divine. The Anunnaki's purpose on Earth, as inferred from these ancient narratives, appears to be multifaceted. On one hand, they sought to exploit the planet's resources, particularly gold, to address their own needs. On the other hand, their creation of humanity can be interpreted as an experiment or a means to establish a workforce. This duality raises intriguing questions about the ethical implications of their actions and the nature of free will in the context of engineered beings. Were humans created solely as tools for the Anunnaki, or did they possess the potential for autonomy and self-determination? As we explore the Anunnaki's arrival and purpose, it becomes evident that their story is not merely a relic of ancient mythology, but a narrative that continues to resonate with contemporary themes. The idea of extraterrestrial beings influencing human evolution and society invites us to reflect on our origins and the forces that have shaped our development. Furthermore, the Anunnaki's quest for resources mirrors modern concerns about environmental sustainability and the exploitation of natural resources, prompting us to consider the consequences of our actions on the planet. The narrative of the Great Flood is one of the most compelling and enduring stories found in ancient texts, resonating across various cultures and civilizations. Central to the Sumerian version of this myth is the account of the Anunnaki, who, according to these ancient narratives, decided to unleash a catastrophic flood upon humanity. The reasons behind this divine decision are multifaceted, reflecting the complexities of the relationship between the Anunnaki and the humans they had created. In the Sumerian texts, particularly the Epic of Gilgamesh, the Anunnaki express their frustration with humanity's noise and chaos, which disturbed their peace. The gods, feeling overwhelmed by the incessant clamor of human activity, resolved to cleanse the earth of its inhabitants, believing that a flood would restore order and tranquility. The Anunnaki's decision to bring about the flood can also be interpreted as a response to humanity's moral failings. In many ancient cultures, the flood serves as a divine punishment for the sins and transgressions of humankind. This theme of divine retribution is prevalent in the Sumerian accounts, where the Anunnaki, particularly the god Enlil, becomes increasingly disillusioned with the behavior of humans. The flood, therefore, symbolizes not only a physical cleansing of the earth, but also a spiritual reset, allowing for the possibility of a new beginning for humanity. The significance of the Great Flood narrative extends beyond the Sumerian texts, as similar flood myths can be found in various cultures around the world. The most famous of these is the biblical account of Noah's Ark, which shares striking similarities with the Sumerian story of Utnapishtim, the hero who survives the flood. In both narratives, a divine being warns the protagonist of the impending disaster and instructs them to build a vessel to save themselves and a selection of living creatures. This common motif of a chosen survivor reflects a universal theme of hope and renewal in the face of destruction. Other cultures also possess their own flood myths, such as the Hindu story of Manu, who is forewarned by the god Vishnu about an impending flood and builds a boat to save himself and the seeds of all living beings. Similarly, the Native American tribes have their own versions of the flood story, often involving a great deluge that wipes out humanity, with a lone survivor or a small group of individuals who repopulate the earth. These similarities across cultures suggest that the flood narrative serves as a powerful archetype, representing humanity's struggle against chaos and the desire for rebirth and renewal. At the heart of the flood narrative is the story of Utnapishtim, who becomes a symbol of survival and resilience. In the Epic of Gilgamesh, Utnapishtim is portrayed as a wise and immortal figure who possesses knowledge of the Great Flood and the means to survive it. When the Anunnaki decide to unleash the flood, Utnapishtim is forewarned by the god Ea who reveals the impending disaster and instructs him to construct a massive boat. Utnapishtim follows these divine instructions meticulously, gathering his family, various animals, and the seeds of all living things to ensure the continuation of life after the floodwaters recede. The survival of Utnapishtim and his subsequent role as a custodian of knowledge and wisdom highlight the theme of rebirth in the flood narrative. After the flood, Utnapishtim is granted immortality by the Anunnaki, symbolizing the idea that those who endure trials and tribulations are rewarded with a new beginning. His story serves as a reminder of the resilience of the human spirit and the potential for renewal, even in the face of overwhelming adversity. The significance of the Great Flood narrative extends beyond its immediate context, as it invites reflection on broader themes of morality, divine intervention, and the cyclical nature of existence. The flood serves as a cautionary tale about the consequences of human actions and the need for humility in the face of greater forces. It underscores the belief that humanity is not separate from the divine, but rather intricately connected to the cosmos and subject to its whims. The evolution of humanity following the Great Flood marks a significant turning point in the narrative of human civilization, characterized by rapid advancements and the emergence of complex societal structures. After the floodwaters receded, the world was left in a state of renewal, presenting an opportunity for humanity to rebuild and redefine itself. This period saw the emergence of new civilizations, particularly in Mesopotamia, where the fertile lands of the Tigris and Euphrates rivers provided the ideal conditions for agriculture and settlement. The rebuilding process was not merely a return to previous ways of life. It was a time of innovation and growth. As humans began to develop new technology, social systems, and cultural practices that would lay the foundation for future societies. One of the key factors contributing to the rapid advancement of human civilization post-flood was the influence of the Anunnaki. According to ancient texts, the Anunnaki played a crucial role in teaching humans essential skills that were vital for their survival and development. They imparted knowledge about agriculture, irrigation, and animal husbandry, enabling humans to cultivate the land more effectively and ensure a stable food supply. This agricultural revolution was transformative, allowing populations to grow and communities to flourish. The Anunnaki also introduced advancements in craftsmanship, including metallurgy and pottery, which further enhanced the quality of life for early humans. These teachings were not merely practical. They also carried cultural significance, as they helped shape the identity and values of emerging civilizations. As humanity began to thrive, however, the seeds of conflict and violence also took root. The very advancements that facilitated growth and prosperity also led to competition and rivalry among different groups. As communities expanded and resources became scarce, tensions arose over land, water, and other vital resources. The emergence of private property and social hierarchies contributed to the stratification of society, creating divisions between the wealthy elite and the poorer classes. This inequality often manifested in conflict, as groups vied for control over resources and power. The Anunnaki, who had initially come to assist humanity, found themselves witnessing the darker aspects of human nature as violence and strife began to emerge. The evolution of humanity post-flood is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of the human spirit. Despite the challenges and conflicts that arose, humans continued to innovate and develop. The establishment of city-states, the invention of writing, and the creation of legal codes just a few examples of the remarkable achievements that emerged during this period. These advancements laid the groundwork for the rise of complex civilizations, such as those in Sumer, Akkad, and Babylon, which would shape the course of human history for millennia to come. Moreover, the narrative of humanity's evolution post-flood serves as a reflection of the broader themes of growth, conflict, and the search for meaning. The Anunnaki's role in teaching essential skills highlights the importance of knowledge and collaboration in overcoming challenges. However, the emergence of violence and conflict underscores the complexities of human nature and the ongoing struggle to balance progress with ethical considerations. As humanity navigated this tumultuous period, it became increasingly clear that the path forward would require not only innovation and resilience, but also a commitment to understanding and addressing the underlying causes of conflict. The implications of Nibiru's return have long been a topic of intrigue and speculation, particularly within the context of ancient Sumerian texts and modern interpretations of astronomical phenomena. Nibiru, often described as a distant planet or celestial body, is said to have a highly elliptical orbit that brings it into proximity with Earth at intervals of thousands of years. The cyclical nature of Nibiru's orbit has historical significance, as it is believed to have influenced various cataclysmic events in Earth's history, including natural disasters and shifts in climate. The Sumerians, who first documented the existence of Nibiru, viewed it as a significant celestial entity, often associating it with the Anunnaki and their interventions in human affairs. The return of Nibiru is not merely an astronomical event. It carries profound implications for humanity, particularly concerning the potential for another cataclysmic event as it approaches. The historical significance of Nibiru's orbit is underscored by the belief that its passage has coincided with periods of upheaval on Earth. Ancient texts suggest that Nibiru's arrival heralded significant changes, including shifts in weather patterns, geological activity, and even the rise and fall of civilizations. The cyclical nature of its orbit implies that these events are not isolated incidents, but rather part of a larger cosmic rhythm that has shaped the course of human history. As Nibiru approaches, the potential for another cataclysmic event raises concerns about the impact it may have on Earth and its inhabitants. The idea that Nibiru could bring about natural disasters such as earthquakes, tsunamis, or volcanic eruptions is a source of anxiety for many, as it suggests that humanity may once again face the consequences of celestial forces beyond its control. The potential for a cataclysmic event as Nibiru approaches is a topic of considerable debate among scientists, historians, and enthusiasts alike. While some argue that the gravitational effects of a large celestial body could indeed influence Earth's geological stability, others caution against jumping to conclusions based solely on ancient texts and speculative theories. Nevertheless, the possibility of Nibiru's return serves as a reminder of the vulnerabilities inherent in our existence on this planet. The historical accounts of past cataclysms, whether attributed to Nibiru or other natural phenomena, highlight the fragility of human civilization and the need for preparedness in the face of potential disasters. Preparedness for future generations is a crucial aspect of addressing the implications of Nibiru's return. As we consider the potential impact of another cataclysmic event, it becomes evident that proactive measures are necessary to safeguard humanity and the planet. This preparedness encompasses a range of strategies, from enhancing our understanding of celestial phenomena to developing robust disaster response plans. Education plays a vital role in this process, as fostering awareness about the cyclical nature of Nibiru's orbit and its historical significance can empower individuals and communities to take informed actions. Moreover, preparedness extends beyond immediate responses to disasters. It involves fostering resilience within societies, building infrastructure that can withstand natural disasters, investing in sustainable practices, and promoting community cohesion are all essential components of a comprehensive preparedness strategy. By recognizing the potential challenges posed by Nibiru's return, we can work towards creating a more resilient future for generations to come. The implications of Nibiru's return also prompt us to reflect on our relationship with the cosmos and the forces that govern our existence. The cyclical nature of celestial events serves as a reminder of the interconnectedness of all things, urging us to consider our place within the larger tapestry of the universe. As we navigate the complexities of modern life, it is essential to remain mindful of the lessons learned from history and the potential consequences of our actions. In this video, we have explored the profound and multifaceted relationship between the Anunnaki and humanity, delving into their influence on human evolution and the narratives that have emerged from ancient texts. One of the key takeaways is the Anunnaki's role as both creators and teachers, as they are believed to have engineered early humans through genetic manipulation to serve their needs, particularly in mining for gold. This act of creation not only highlights the Anunnaki's direct involvement in shaping human evolution, but also raises important questions about the nature of humanity and our origins. The narratives surrounding the Anunnaki suggest that our existence may be intertwined with extraterrestrial influences, prompting us to reconsider the traditional understanding of human development. Another significant point discussed in the video is the cyclical nature of the Anunnaki's interactions with humanity, particularly in the context of the Great Flood. The flood narrative serves as a powerful metaphor for divine retribution and renewal, illustrating the consequences of human actions and the potential for rebirth. The survival of figures like Utnapishtim emphasizes the resilience of humanity and the possibility of starting anew, even after catastrophic events. This theme resonates throughout history, reminding us that while we may face challenges and upheavals, there's always the potential for growth and transformation. As we reflect on these ancient narratives, it is essential to consider their implications for modern humanity. The stories of the Anunnaki encourage us to think critically about our place in the universe and the forces that shape our existence. They invite us to explore the ethical dimensions of technological advancements and the responsibilities that come with knowledge. By examining these narratives, we can gain valuable insights into our own behaviors and the impact we have on the world around us. We encourage you, our viewers, to engage with these ideas and reflect on what they mean for you personally and for society as a whole. The exploration of the Anunnaki and their influence on humanity opens up a wealth of questions about identity, purpose, and the future of our species. As we continue to uncover the mysteries of our past, it is crucial to remain open to new interpretations and understandings that can enrich our perspective on life. If you found this video enlightening and thought-provoking, we invite you to subscribe to our channel for more content that delves into the fascinating intersections of history, mythology, and human evolution. By subscribing, you will stay updated on our latest explorations and discussions surrounding ancient narratives and their relevance to contemporary issues. Additionally, please like this video and share it with others who may be interested in these topics. Your support helps us reach a wider audience and fosters a community of curious minds eager to explore the complexities of our existence. In summary, the Anunnaki's influence on human evolution is a captivating narrative that challenges our understanding of our origins and the forces that have shaped our development. As we reflect on these ancient stories, we are reminded of the importance of knowledge, responsibility, and resilience in the face of adversity. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and we look forward to continuing our exploration of these intriguing subjects together.